Well, that is my burger. Peter's Perch. It's a southbound Rideau Trail marker. Leaving camp was my spot right down there, my dinner table over there, and now the trail is just right over here. This is one trail. So we're in the green belt of Ottawa. Looks like a beautiful morning. Okay, we have a blaze right there. On this trail, I've always made a point of camping, tenting very close to where the blaze is and knowing exactly where it is in the morning for my direction of travel. Because, as we know, it's been a little confusing at times. Hey, good morning. Welcome to day 12 on our northbound through hike attempt of the Rideau Trail. Kingston to Ottawa, give or take. You know, I'm hearing some different numbers. Anywhere between 330 to 350 kilometers. Sometimes even a little more than that, but it, you know, just depends on the hiker and so on. And their kind of distance recording devices. But I think we're going to be pretty damn close to 350 kilometers also. I know Diddley was 350, and the lady, I can't think of her name now. I call her the tough lady because she is tough. She did it in July this year, right in the height of the bug season. And she recorded 350. I'm going to record about the same, give or take. So we're going to call it a 350 kilometer trail. And that seems to be the average out of us three anyhow. So today, well, as I say, it's day 12, it's Sunday. By the way, big day today. Oh yeah. Very, 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 very big day today. And I'm going to tell you more about that very, 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 very big day today, later in the day. I will tell you about that. But anyhow, so today we basically are at the top end, if you will, let's call it that. Bottom end, I don't know what you want to call it. Bottom end, I don't know. Anyhow, the end of the Greenbelt, farthest away from the Parliament buildings. So we've got, even though we are in Ottawa, some great tenting through here, by the way. Look, awesome tenting. Yeah, awesome tenting. But anyhow, we still have quite a ways to do. So first of all, today we have got a solid full day of hiking to do, and I don't think we would get finished today. Although once we get down to the waterway, the terrain will just be, I believe now, it's just like a waterfront pathway. So we'll know more once we get there. I'm expecting that to be quite interesting, to be honest with you. The walkway along the Rideau waterway in the nation's capital. I mean, I think that would be, as a blaze, I think that would be quite interesting. Tonight, well, I don't see being pretty much downtown kind of Ottawa and say finishing off tomorrow morning the trail. I don't see how we're going to stealth camp that. You know, so a little dark through here, but it's early. I like to start early. But anyhow, so what I'm thinking is, to be honest, we're going to hike as far as we hike today, and then see about the closest least expensive motel tours is grab a room. It's a Sunday night, shouldn't be a problem with that. And then finish off the trail in the morning and head directly to the train station for transportation on Monday back to Cornwall, Ontario, where I'll re-meet up with Joanne, my girlfriend, and my dog, Shithead. No, that's stupid. Not at all a shithead. Her name is Luna. I have no idea why I call her Knickers all the time, but she responds to it now. I've called her it so much. I say Knickers and she comes running. So, yeah, aeroplane taking off from the Ottawa airport. Hey, good morning, everybody. Little bit of a plan there. Big day today. Tell you more about that one later. And I'll keep you updated on how things progress, of course, today on what I believe is our final full day on the Rideau Trail. Yeah. Okay. Let's just go to work. So the Greenbelt Trail here, bringing me out to a road, which I think I just crossed, and continue back into the forest and the Greenbelt on the other side. I am at zero water right now, so that's because, excuse me, my first boil this morning with my stove, when I went to grab the handle, I just knocked it over. I didn't grab the handle properly and wasted all my water. Yeah, we go right across here. So, I'm not going to press the light. There's not much traffic. A little bit of traffic there is. There's no point giving them a red light just for me. So anyhow, I ended up losing half a liter of water there this morning. Okay. So yeah, big parking area here. Look at this. Wow. I mean, lots of people could take advantage of this Greenbelt space. There's tons of parking for them here. Okay. You know what it says about camping? There's some rules here. Oh yeah, it says no camping. I see the one that says no camping. Okay. In fact, there's only one that says you can do something, which is take your dog. The other one says everything else says you can't, and there's a minimum fine of $100. Garbage can. I'm going to stop and get rid of my garbage. Now this, very reminiscent of a rail trail. Looks really straight, although we don't go all the way down there. We've got to make a turn over here somewhere. In fact, there's a trail right there. I see it, and that's maybe where we're going. Whew, Ottawa. Yep. There's cars, buildings. We're crossing over major highway. I did look on the map a while back. This highway number could be 38, but I'm just not sure now. Okay. I just filtered about a liter of water because I had none. So I filled my electrolyte bottle, and that's good. Plus I have a little bit of backup. It's going to be another hot sunny day. I'm sure once I get to the actual waterway walking path, there'll be options to purchase beverages and so on. Just like there was, say, in Kingston, there was little cafes, and that's great. But right now, in fact, there's a gas station, I think, right there. Probably go there and get a beverage, but I don't need to know. I filtered. Early morning runners. Good morning. Yeah, you could tell simply by the physique of those mature people, they're serious, serious runners. I think we make a left turn here, although there is not a blaze. I better check. So I'd mentioned earlier, today was a very big day. A very, very, very big day. Oh yeah, it's a big day today. I wonder if any of you can guess what day it is today. Why? Why is today such a very, very, very big day? Selfie moment. So, overall, the Rideau Trail is a flat trail. I recall, way back, and I'm not sure where now. Was it in Frontenac? I can't recall. There was like a flagpole hill type thing, 360-degree lookout. Probably highest point on the trail. The Frontenac section was probably the most challenging underfoot. However, well blazed pretty much through there. Some of the other areas are just terribly blazed. I don't know how many blazes I picked up off the ground. I kind of tried to wedge back into tree branches and so on. And some areas of the trail are in desperate need of maintenance. Overall, if I was, I don't know, what do I think of the Rideau Trail? Well, it has its challenges, in more ways than one. I mean, what's challenging for one is not for another, and so on. I mean, yesterday, most of the day was on backcountry roads, exposed all day long, and the hot sunshine. Must have been approaching 30 degrees Celsius and sunshine. Some people will find that challenging, some people won't. So challenging is relative to the individual that's on the trail. But overall, it's been an interesting trail. This allowed me to experience things I'd never done before, such as I camped 2 nights, Smith Falls and Merrickville Locks. Never camped at the Canadian Locks before. That was great. Highly, highly recommend that. Again, remember the 3 P's. Backpacking, bike packing, or canoe packing. Those are the criteria to be eligible to camp at the Canadian Lock system. And $5.50. And it's great. You got hot and cold running water in the washrooms, picnic tables, grills, if you happen to have charcoal or want to buy some. Nice grass to tent on. And 24-hour access to the washrooms and the hot and cold running water and so on. So $5.50, awesome. You don't get a better deal anywhere. So that was something I experienced on this trail that I've really enjoyed so far. Unfortunately, I haven't met a lot of people. I did meet a gentleman way back in Kingston, going through the cemetery, that told me he had friends canoe packing up here right now. And they, well, at that point, they were in Smith Falls. And then he mentioned me in one of my, or made a comment on one of my photos and so on. But he was in his car, just maybe visiting in the cemetery. There were, I've seen a total of maybe 6 people walking dogs on the trail. And I did see a bunch of bicyclists past the 401 area on the KP rail and the Cataract Quad Trail. I saw a couple of bike packers, and then the rest day riders. I've seen no other through hikers. I've seen no section hikers. I've seen no backpackers. At the locks, I was the only one tenting there. There was no others. And looking at some of the sections of the trail, there's not many people traversing that trail, using it. I know Diddley did this year, and I know another lady did. I can't think of her channel name. She has a channel on YouTube. I wish I could think about it. I just call her the Tough Lady. She did it in July. Excuse me, I got this frog in my throat this morning, and she was inundated with bugs big time. But I did make a comment that I started on August the 14th, and even though I've had bugs, I've had nothing like she did. Like the bug count for me has not been bad at all. I mean, just normal kind of, you know, just not bad. But she was here in June and July, the peak. Well, they're the peak months. She was here in July, and she was just inundated, eaten alive daily with millions of bugs. That was a hard challenge for her, but she pushed through, did a great job, and completed her through hike of the Rideau Trail. And so did Diddley. So there's 2 people I know of who've done this trail this year, and then myself. So I'd be the 3rd one, but I just don't know of anyone else. Hopefully others have. Okay, we're just gonna keep moving on down the trail. So I was just looking at a couple of hostels. There's the Hikers Hostel and the Jail Hostel, and I spoke to both of them. Jail Hostel I thought would be kind of cool. It's $47 in the dorm, but you can get a private cell, a jail cell. It used to be a jail cell. It's an old jail cell. It's been all changed into a hostel now, which is $64. I'm thinking to myself, might be cool, get a jail cell. She said it's 5 minutes away from the Parliament buildings on foot. That's great. So, just a little update. I haven't booked as of yet, but she said there should be vacancies. She says most people are leaving on a Sunday and not arriving. But the dorms, she said, book up quicker than the cells. Anyhow, we'll just see how the progress makes. I'm still pushing hard, heading towards the water front, if you will, and the start of the waterway trail through Ottawa. You can see Ottawa skyline in the distance. By the way, as I mentioned, very big day today, so I give you all lots of time to think about what it could possibly be. If you can think, or you have any idea about what today is, why it's a very, very, very big day, comment below with what you think today is. And the first one to guess right, well, yeah, you'll be a daisy. Okay. I just passed a sign. The sign says Parliament Buildings, Parliament Hill. 5 kilometers. We have 5 kilometers to go to the end of the Rideau Trail. 5 kilometers. Just 5. That's it, that's all. What do we have here? Do we have cold drinks? We might do. Certainly a lot of people here. Some kind of a thing. I think we're going to take a break. I think we will. We'll just go in and see what this is all about. See what they got going on here. The Ottawa skyline. So that little kind of pavilion thing had all kinds of stuff. They had a grill going on and they did all kinds of things. But they got an ice water and an ice cream. Oh yeah, it's just what I needed. By the way, just past a sign that said 4 kilometers to the Parliament buildings. Oh yeah. Mill Street Brew Pub. The music, patios, looks like very historic building. And where the hell did my trail go? Oh, I probably just keep going. I got sidetracked with the music. Oh, music's right there. Right there. Okay. Okay. Nice place to hang out on a Sunday afternoon in Ottawa. For sure.
Yeah, well, you turn the whole summer off. I have no sympathy for you.
Well, I would say we're definitely in the home of our governing body here in Canada, Liberty and Archives Canada. Oh yeah. And oh wow, this is pretty damn cool. Whew. Pretty damn cool. See, on this side of me, and my Gaia tells me the trail is over there, it's all construction. But we'll just hang around here and see what we can see. It's super interesting. I have been to Ottawa before, but it was like 45 years ago. So it's amazing to be in Ottawa now. Confederation Boulevard, Canada. Oh. Yeah. The Supreme Court of Canada. Take a look at that. My goodness. How magnificent is that building? Oh, Kodak moment.
Yeah, when we got back from
wow. Take a look. Okay, so we're arriving at the Ottawa Jail Hostel. right here. This is it. Checking into jail for one night. Okay. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay, we are checked in to the jail. I'm not quite sure what cell number I'm in, but she gave me a key fob and a piece of paper. I'm sure it tells me on there what cell I'm in. Let me see if I can see in the light. Cell 416. So that's this way. Yeah, I'm in cell 416. Oh my. Oh my. These are the cells. Oh yeah. 16 is right here. Okay. Okay. This is our cell, my cell. Oh my.